So what's going on, everybody? Salute to each and every one of y'all. It's J.A. We are back with a very special video. We have an early sneaker unboxing, and this is a pair of shoes that I felt like not in a million years we would be checking out. So I want to give you guys a minute, get in the comments, drop a guess. These joints are early. They're dropping very soon. I don't want to give too much away, but I feel like you guys are never gonna guess these, so I'm excited to get into this joint. But before we get started, I love each and every one of y'all. Please help out the channel. Do me a small favor by dropping a thumbs up here on today's video. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. Salute, we got the early box here, and these joints are super heavy. So this early package comes courtesy of GOAT, not StockX. How many of y'all have stopped using StockX since the little Nike StockX controversy happened? I mean, we've been new based off the sheer volume amount of sneakers that StockX gets in on a daily, that some fakes gotta come through, but it seems like this controversy has stirred up a lot of news. But anyways, that topic could be reserved for a whole nother video. Let's go ahead and get straight into this unboxing. So this pair will actually be dropping coming up this weekend. Now, we've already unboxed the Fade Carbon here on this channel, a favorite release of mine from the Easy brand. So what could these possibly be? I'm sure some of you guys would have never guessed it, but here in today's video, we're gonna be taking an early look at the Jordan 4 Military Black. So pick these joints up for research purposes in a 10.5. The official colorway is white, black, neutral gray. So I remember back in my day, the Jordan 4s were like, the retail on them was like $115 or something like that. So this pair will retail at $210. Wow, inflation over the years. But anyways, let's go ahead and get straight into it. What do you guys think about this box? Pretty cool. Got some speckles going on. It's like the cement type print that you guys get with the Jordan 4s. So let's go ahead and check these joints out. Got your GOAT tags. So these joints got a special cement paper. And here we have the sneakers. Whew. So what are your first impressions? Are you guys hyped for this new colorway? I guess this is a re-retro or whatever they call it, kind of a take on an OG model. So in hand, off the first impression, joints don't look too bad. From just the looks of it, the leather quality looks pretty decent on this pair. Suede is a little stiff, not too smooth and buttery, but yeah, here we have it. The Jordan 4 Military Black. Now, I'm 34, so I was a huge fan of Michael Jordan growing up, but I didn't start watching basketball. I didn't really get into it until I was like about 10 years old or so. So the Jordans that were most iconic to me growing up were like, say, the 11s, 12s, 13s, 14s. You guys know Jordan's later playoff runs when he won his 4th, 5th, and 6th rings. That was my era for Jordan. So it wasn't until later years that I went back and got into the retros. My first pair of Jordan 4s that I ever got were actually, believe it or not, the military blue joints. So these joints definitely are very reminiscent of that. A very similar colorway, but obviously on those pairs, rather than the blue, they've now been replaced with these black hits. So back in the day, the Jordan 4s that I had in my personal collection were obviously, I said, the military blue. I had the white cement pair, also had the bread 4s, and then actually the very last Jordan that I remember copying, I want to say, I can't remember the year, but it was actually the Oreo pair. So that was actually the last Jordan that I had in my collection before I sold off all of my pairs. And I got to show some appreciation for a brand that kind of really set off this whole sneaker craze. These joints are extremely popular, guys. As you know, the OGs had the Nike on the back. This, of course, just has the Jordan logo, but this is an extremely hype sneaker, and I get the hype on it. You know, now a lot of people are going back into more of these like retro looks. So the Jordan 4 definitely fits that bill. I wouldn't really call it a low top. I would call it more of like a mid top sneaker. So out of all of the Jordans, even though this wasn't the pairs that I grew up on, you know, later years I found a love for these, and definitely would say that the Jordan 4 would possibly be one of my favorite Jordan silhouettes, right along up there with the 3s, the 11s, and even the 12s. So these joints are cool. I remember back in the day, I think it was like my second job I ever had. I had a job at Champ Sports when I was like 17 or something like that. So I remember it was weird because in Key West, we were at a Champs outlet. So back then, we would never get any of the new Jordan retro releases, but leftover pairs from Miami, they used to ship them down, the pairs that didn't sell. So for some strange reason, all of the leftover retro Jordans that they used to send down to the Key West outlet happened to be in my size 10.5. So that's kind of how I got started with a lot of my early pairs. Actually, the military 4s were one of my first 4s in the collection. I remember getting the 14s back then in like all the different colors, and even the cool gray 3s were some of my early, you know, favorite Jordans that I picked up like when I was in high school or whatever. So this pair is definitely bringing back a lot of nostalgia for me. Of course, this pair does definitely run true to size. These joints are clean though, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. We got the black and white bottom with the Jordan logo. You have the iconic netting, the various leather paneling, suede on the toe cap area. I see why people dig these, but just for me personally, you know, I like to stay in the Yeezy lane just cause everybody and their mama's gonna be wearing these joints or like a pair of Dunks or something like that. So I like to stand out with my Yeezys, but gotta say, for the Jordan heads out there, this is a clean pair. The hype beasts and resellers are gonna be all over these joints, and I understand why. It's a great clean pair of shoes, but these joints originally dropped in '89, so come on y'all, it's time to get into the future, but I see these are gonna be very high in demand come Saturday. So what are your resale predictions on the upcoming Jordan 4 Military Black? Retail again, a little over $200. Currently on the market, this size 10.5 is valued at around $350. So I anticipate this pair, once the drop goes down and a little of the dust settles, I could see these joints easily going for over $400 on the resale market. So drop your predictions down below, guys. Now for this pair, I'm not gonna wear these joints. I've worn plenty of Jordan 4s. We already know they run true to size. They're actually mad heavy when compared to Yeezys. So I'm gonna just hold on to these joints, probably flip them later down the line, or I mean, we could possibly even do a giveaway on these joints, but in order for me to do a giveaway on these joints, we gotta hit a like goal on this video. So let's go for 2K likes on this video. We'll go ahead and give away this pair of Jordan 4s, which are dropping this Saturday, May the 21st. And believe it or not, I mean, of course, we got the Yeezy dropping these joints, which is crazy, like night and day, how much lighter these are in hand compared to the Jordan. So we got these dropping. It's almost like a battle of the sneakers. You got a hype classic Jordan with a new take versus the new Yeezy model that's a little futuristic and funky. This pair right here, I feel like is getting a lot of hate, but I think once they drop, a lot of people are gonna regret not picking these up versus the classic Jordan 4. So which one you guys got, the Jordan 4? Or are you guys rocking with the Yeezy? We're gonna wrap up today's video. Just wanted to take a quick glance since I haven't purchased a pair of Jordans in so long, and I felt like this was a cool pair to check out. So drop your thoughts and opinions on the upcoming Jordan 4 Military Black. Are these a cop or a drop for you guys, or are you just picking these up, you know, to flip on the resale market, you know, for a little extra change? So we're gonna wrap up today's video here. Salute to each and every one of y'all. I'm J.A. Make sure you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Salute.